Is that a frame? Is that a shot? That's what we're going for. Hi! Yesterday was the day that I finished this book. Now my life has no meaning. I'm smiling, but it's so true. This series is my favourite ever. If you don't know what the series are, it starts with A Court of Thorns and Roses. Then there's A Court of Mist and Fury. And then the newest release is A Court of Wings and Ruin. Oh my god. Look at the size, look at the enjoyment, look at the fun I've had. This book is my life. It happens every time I read these that I get into a reading rut because they're so good and I don't want to read anything else. Naturally, because I just finished this one, my life now looks like this. So pretty. Which will be my new desktop background? That one. Place in basket, place in basket, place in basket, place in basket, and check out. I suddenly want to get a tattoo. Look at the pretty tattoos. I could do that. So today, I just want to talk about them. I want to talk about it as a series of the 3. There will be no spoilers. I'd say if you haven't read this one, then maybe give this video a skip. Just because there's one character I'm sure you know I'm talking about that I'm going to talk about, and if you haven't read this one, it's a bit of a giveaway. I think a bit of a giveaway for something. But if you have read this, you've read the second one, we'll be fine. We'll be good. We'll be grand. But there will be no spoilers for the 3rd book, I promise. So I got recommended this book by, yes, I'm going to mention her again in one of my videos, Book's Nest. We went to see Sarah J Maas talk at the Bath Children's Literature Festival. That's a mouthful. And when I went and listened to her, I had actually only read about this much. We went, she was awesome. I wasn't obviously a huge fan yet, having not read it yet, but she was cool. I loved it. Basically, I went and sat there and listened to her talk about everything that I love, and I was like, we would get on. Yes, I like her. I'm gonna give her book a go. And then I did, obviously, read it. It was awesome. So let's start with ACOWAR. I read this and my initial thoughts were cool, enjoying it, a nice adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. Little did I know that these series would change my life forever. I wasn't obsessed, I was enjoying it. It was good. I was like, cool. This was like, let's say this far in. I was like, yes, this is good. I like this. And then a character is introduced into this book when she is at the festival thing, and I'm like, huh, this evil character sounds pretty douchey. And his name was Brisand. And oh my god, my heart cannot survive. But you know, I was like, cool, nice, sexy, evil character in this. Yeah, alright, shame he's evil. What can you do? And then this Beauty and the Beast adaptation story thing just sort of goes straight into Hunger Games, which is not like nothing to complain about. That's fine with me. And it turns into this badass story. There's nothing to do with either. It's just its own story. It's amazing. And I'm like, oh my god, this is cool. I enjoy this thoroughly. So when Faye was there with Amarantha and in the whole game thing that's horrible, I'm kind of like, Tamlin, you just seem like, are you been worth the save, really? I guess so, you know, you're like her true love and all this. Lucien, always love Lucien though, like, yeah, I like him. And he does help her when she's broken her nose after the first thing, cool. But then there's not much more help from them, really. They're not really guiding her along. Not that she needs it, she's a cool character, she doesn't need them, but I'm kind of like, where is this true friendship? So I read the whole book, and I'm excited, and well, let's say I get into the end, getting towards the end, and I'm kind of like, alright, cool, she's now badass, and Tamlin, whoa. Our lights go really weird sometimes, but the weirdest they've ever gone is when I was watching Stranger Things, and that is not a time that you want your light bulbs to be flickering and stuff, so I'm just a bit scared. Don't know what just happened. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's cool. I like that it questions what you think of the different characters. You think you're like, cool, that's that character that has been put into the stereotypical, that's her true love, this is her friend. But no. Sarah J Maas is like, no, I'm gonna mix it, I'm gonna confuse yourself, which is fine. I was gladly confused when another character entered. And yes, so then near the end, I'm like, alright, cool. I like Reese. She's obviously gonna go back to Tamlin. That's fine. He's alright. Meh. Each to their own. So, thoroughly enjoyed the book. All good. Loving it. She's all heroic, cool, high fae now. And then something happens at the end. Rhysand has this weird reaction, and I'm like, wait, what was that? What happened? What went on then? I need to know. He disappeared. Where is he? Where has my love gone? Oh, we'll find out in the second book. Or when we do. This is where the obsessions come in. This book is the best. Oh, I loved it. Every moment and I knew I was reading it. You're in this book, you know already you're not going to want it to end, and you're just reading every little detail, and because of her writing is so good and so addictive, and this is my favourite thing. I will always have a love for this book, because this just completely transported me into the different world when we are introduced to Valeris and everything like that, and the different courts. And this book, yes, this book is now my new religion. So back in this, and Feyre, she's cool, she's getting some sort of power, she doesn't really know what's going on, she's confused. We love it when they're confused, because then we're confused and we have to figure it out together. That's all good. And we're like, Tamlin's not been the best. Like, when she was human, I kind of understand why he might be a bit protective, thinking, well, she's only human, she could get killed any instant. That's fine. She's not human anymore. She's high fae, and you're still patronising her, and you're still trying to control her. Tamlin, is that sexism, or you just think so? I think you got some issues. You're still thinking backwards, mate. So we don't like this, because she is a badass woman. She's powerful. She's just cool as fuck. And we don't want Tamlin trying to stop that, but he does, and it's not okay. But I loved that it didn't go with the love story I was expecting. I liked in the first book, and yes, he is her true love then, because that is what she... I thought something just hit me in the shoulder. Because that is what she needed. I don't know what she needed, but he opened her eyes to a new world. He kind of saved her. He was nice enough. But he was also pushing their love to break the curse and everything. And he does love her, but you're just not good enough, Tamlin. You're just a bit of an arse. And then he constricts her and controls her and suffocates her until she explodes. And you're like, well, you should have saw that coming. And then she finally gets taken to the Night Court. So when we're at the Night Court, we get introduced to some of the most awesome characters I have ever read. That is not over-exaggerated. Like, I'm serious. If you haven't read this, just read it, because they're all awesome. I will put up this photo of the artwork of them, because it's amazing, and just look at the characters, they look awesome. I'm rambling so much because I'm too excited. So we have Rhys as High Lord, we have his cousin Mor, or the Morrigan, we have Cassian, we have Asriel, we have Amren, we have people that I just instantly loved in here. They're all badass, they're all cool, they all are honest with each other most of the time. But they all want to protect each other, they've got their home, their secret Valeris, it's amazing, and they all have to put on this front of being evil, even though they're not evil. They're the best people you could read about, ever. They're the best people. And then she just goes on all these adventures, and I'm not going to say too much because I'm just keeping this as spoiler free. The first one I kind of gave a few spoilers away, but I had to because I need to talk about the characters I love. But now I'm no spoilers. So she goes on adventures, and like this book's just awesome. Just awesome. And I've got to say, I was a little worried then what ACOWAR was going to be like. I was worried. I don't know why I was worried, that was stupid. A Court of Wings and Ruin. Oh my god. It's longer. It didn't take me as long to read though, because I knew my obsession was just too much, and I've been waiting, and it came out and I read it. I managed to extend the reading of this to 3 or 4 days, and I was trying not to read it too much because I wanted to take in everything. I wanted to prolong the enjoyment of being with this and reading it and being in the world. But it was just one of those books that whenever you've got a spare moment you need to pick it up. As soon as I was nearly late to work because I was reading this. It's amazing. Just as good. I still think that ACOWAR is always going to be like my favourite because it's got the development with all the characters and they're getting to know each other. It's awesome. Not that there aren't awesome characters introduced in this one, but that one was just amazing. But then this one has so much more drama and politics, and well, don't get like put off if you don't like politics. Like, it's the best. It's amazing. You need to just read it and yes, enjoy it. And you're like, who's bad? Who's good? I don't know. Once again, that has confused my mind what everyone's motives are. People need to just be honest about if they're evil or good. I really don't want to give too much away because this is still very newly out, but I, again, enjoyed every moment. I don't know how she does it, but her writing is so good. I just cannot fault it. I cannot fault her. I just want to thank her. And yes, I don't want it to be over. I don't even know what this video is going to be because I am not even giving a proper review. I'm just saying this is awesome, read it, that's all I can say. I could probably say more. I will say there is more places and courts we go to that we can discover, and they are awesome again. And characters come back and it all entwines and makes sense, and yes. I'm actually behind still on the Throne of Glass series. This is the Throne of Glass series. I am about to read the third one. So last time when I read ACOWAR, I was in a massive reading run. Nothing could compare. And so after this one I have Air of Fire ready to read to get me out of the rut, and I also have Perfect, the sequel to Flawed, which I've just started reading, and I will not get in another reading rut, I refuse to. But I will tell you that my mind is still constantly in that world, in the court of everything is my life world. If you haven't read them and you're going to read them, just be prepared to have your life changed a little. You think, yeah, I'm a Harry Potter lover, I'm a Disney lover. You will be a Sarah J Maas lover. My lights keep going off and they're scaring me. But I don't know what this video was, so I guess I'll call it a review. It was kind of just me being excited and not wanting it to end, so I thought I'll make a video about it all, and then it's prolonging the process, I don't know, the enjoyment even further. But now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go look up the artwork of ACOWAR. Bye! Blah, blah, blah.